Oh Lord.
BTS came back with Idol, and this video became the most watched video in 24 hours on YouTube ever. They beat out Taylor Swift. So, Armies, good job on that, I guess. And yeah, this version does not have Nicki Minaj on it.
That's great.
Surprise, surprise.
That's a separate digital
I'm
thing
very
that
shocked.
we'll talk about. Very shocked that she's not in the video.
I mean, come on. They don't ever put their features in videos.
No.
Except for Steve Aoki, but he wasn't really a feature, so I guess it's different. But still,
And he's Asian, so.
Well, you know, the tea is the tea. I don't make the rules.
I'm surprised you weren't the one to say it, Jimin, but you know.
This, honestly, like, I've watched this video once, and I was just like, it's nice.
I'm already not. I'm just not with it. I wish they'd go back to Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh my god, yes! Please, just make music. Like, okay, you know what? You can have your crazy, deep music video, I guess, if that's what you want. I don't really care. As long as the good music is good, I don't care.
I mean, giraffes and weird shit. What?
I mean, I just got done praising them for their videos, and then they do this. I just got done saying, like, out of the whole K-pop industry, their videos seem so cinematic and so beautiful. And this is you know what it is.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of funny that the trailer or the promo for this video had them in like traditional. Yeah, it was like in traditional Korean outfits and like traditional instruments, and then you get the video and it's like
totally.
Like I think my initial tweet about it was like, "What in African Lion Safari?" Because that's all it reminded me of.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of like Afrobeats, African like dance moves, and like Bollywood dance moves in some places too, like here, and like, but it's just really loud.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what it is.
It's like fire. Fire is just really loud to me.
No, fire is very loud. But what saves fire is the choreography is really dope. But I thought the teaser for this was so dope. Like I was like, this is gonna be like their next go-go, like their next Asian inspired like track, which is refreshing to see a K-pop group do something that's actually Korean. And then when I saw the description for it, like, oh, Afro beats and da-da-da, I was like, what does Bang PD have these boys doing? And then when I saw the video, I was like, what is this? I was like, my eyes were assaulted. I was scared. I'm scared now.
I can't focus. Like,
I can't either.
There's just too much going on.
And it's sad because their outfits, I think, are like their costuming isn't bad. Like I think they look pretty nice. All of them.
It's just
I love the
like
suits. I love the suits.
Trying to do,
too much.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? Like whenever like especially like sort of rocky groups go to South Africa and then they start like contributing with like South African artists. That's what this sounds like to me. Like Mumford and Sons and like I can't remember what African group they were working with. They did put an album out, and it's just like exactly like I felt like it's exactly this. They always go a bit too far, like with what they're doing, and they don't really. I guess because there's something about people from the diaspora and like Africa, the links. Like we know beats and we know how to put music together where it's not too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like whenever other people kind of come in and like want to take stuff from it, like that Waka Waka whatever video from the Olympics, whatever, it just always sounds like a hot mess. Like they need. I think if you're gonna do something that's gonna take Afro beats, reggae, all these different things, like very black things, I think you need to have people in behind the scenes who know and who can put it together for you.
Right.
Because this, I don't even know what they're singing about. Like, it's just so loud to me.
Yeah.
Well, don't they look satisfied?
Well, I mean, they got over 100 million views in 24 hours. Like, they could literally release a video of, like, Jimin pooping in a cup, and it would get all of these views. So,
not to agree with you on that, but I think the general idea as far as them not caring. Like I heard that argument that the big hit is kind of at the point now. It's like they realize that their fans are so dedicated and the fandom is so huge at this point that they literally could do anything.
Yeah.
I think
And
so.
they're just like, well, let's just throw everything at the wall and, do whatever. Like, we don't even have to be fake deep anymore.
Right. I mean, honestly, I prefer fake deep to this. I mean, this, and the sad part is I know we'll get into it later, but sad part is the rest of this album is actually pretty dope. Like, BTS for some reason has been doing that lately, where their title tracks are just like, what is this? And then the rest of the album is kind of okay. And like in this case, like the rest of the album is actually pretty dope. Like it's not it's not loud, it's not something they've done before. Because I don't know if you guys got this vibe, but this sounded like Not Today to me. It sounded just like no, not today. Like it sounded just like that. And
it kind of did. It had that same kind of vibe.
But the dance for Not Today saved that song too, right? Like the dance was pretty dope. So like that's it. But yeah, I think that they just have a propensity to like just be really loud for like some weird reason and to release these really loud tracks. I think I'm more insulted that I'd seen a lot of people like BTS fans who were like not really feeling the song, who were trying to compare it to like Bang 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 and like Fantastic Baby. And I was like, listen, you can actually hear what they're saying, first of all. Second of all, like, they actually have, like, transitions, like, in the song. it's so, not...
a bridge. And...
It's so funny that you say that, because they say that same... Like, I really think that, like, point is interesting, and maybe we can discuss it more, like, further later. But the idea of, like, having transitions, like, a song that's actually kind of telling a story with how it's made or how it's composed, because it's what separates like stuff like this from other stuff that's could be considered noise that, for example, NCT makes. I love NCT, but they have some songs that's just noise, but it has transitions. It's like it has a chill spot, and that's like Bang Bang Bang. Bang 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 is not all just like one steady thing. It changes up on you like that,
and it builds till the end too, right? Like the let's go, but like that's like the really really hard part, and that's like the end. So it's not the whole song, and like the verses are pretty quiet, to be honest. So it's like in comparison, and even the chorus is like bang bang bang, and it's just music,
right?
So there's no lyrics. It's like like it's so weird to me that people are comparing it, and I'm like, I think a lot of like BTS and EXO too, with like Power and like Coco Bot and stuff like that, they're trying to have their own version of Bang 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 in Future and Fantastic Baby, because those songs, like, I don't know if you watch like a lot of the award shows and things like that, like those are the hype up songs at those award shows. Like every time Big Bang performs, those are the songs that they perform, because that gets the crowd hype, it gets them hype, and it's like good energy. It reminds me actually of like Western concerts in that sense, because they're the only ones who are kind of like off script and like, just kind of doing what they feel.
And I think they literally just do whatever during it.
Exactly, but like
it helps that
like they feed
has
like
a lot of charisma too. But
but like the I think that's what like EXO and like BTS, like that's what they were trying to do with those songs. But because they're still so structured, like with choreography and things like that, and because some of the songs are just like not that hype up.
Yeah, Coco Pop was nowhere near Bang Bang Bang. I'm sorry,
but it's not. But like it's one of their like kind of like livest songs, like with the breakdown and everything like that. So like it is one of their, and like I mean it's reggae. I would say though, Coco Bop, like the reggae theme or like that they had in it wasn't bad. Like I mean I've seen some terrible ones, especially from Haha, who's the worst, but they did a good job with Coco Bop. It took me a while to get into
the EDM breakdown. And
yes.
I actually, fun fact, I actually went on my my Adobe Audition, and I cut that part out of the song, and then like I downloaded the song and then cut that part out, and now I only listen to the part that I edited, because I can't listen to that trash.
You're like,
No.
I just can't handle this anymore.
I can't.
You know what? That's honestly, I want a version of that song because the EDM breakdown is the worst part.
Yeah.
It's the worst part. And well, also kind those braids are also the worst part. But you know,
The
that's
dreadlocks.
also for a different.
They were
Yeah,
supposed to be dreadlocks.
that's
supposed to be.
That's the different conversation. So